Oh, I gotta get the remotes out of the way. Alrighty. Howdy, y'all. Oh, wait. Hold on. Going off camera again for a sec. Gotta grab a pump cover. Today, we have got arms, and we have the 3-rep max again. Now, I know I said that the easy bar at this gym had rust on it last time, and if it does again, I'm gonna try taking like a Clorox wipe to it, like one of the Clorox wipes that are there, and hopefully that will kind of help the situation. But honestly, I don't know. But I think we're gonna be going for 115 for 3, because I think I got 110 last time, or it might have just been 100. No, actually, I think I got 100 last time. I don't think it was 110. I think I've curled, sorry, I'm probably messing with the mic a bunch. I think I've curled 110 like once, but anyways, we're gonna be doing maxes today. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize, but I kind of forgot to record an outro video for that last one, for the last video, so, oh well. But we're gonna get in there. I don't really got much else. We got a normal arm day after the maxes, and then, yeah, I don't really have a topic in mind for this video. Yeah, we're just gonna hit it good and hard and get through the workout. Everything. Oh, I will say, today's been a bit of a cheat day. Gonna maybe do a little bit extra cardio to kind of burn some of it off, but had some good food. Oh, I mean, breakfast wasn't even a cheat day. I had like 4 eggs and 2 servings of egg whites and then a protein bagel with skim milk. But I did have canes and a few cookies, so not the worst, but definitely need to get that cardio in today. So we're gonna head on over to the gym, get started, hopefully get, we'll get started with stretching, hopefully get a good PR. It's gonna be hot in the gym today because it's super hot out. We're still gonna push hard, push through it. Yeah, I'll see y'all when we get there. Alrighty. So, as of right now, and I don't know how long this is gonna last, but we are the only ones here, and I don't expect it to last too long, because I feel like 7 o'clock, I don't even think I'm in frame, let me turn this a little bit. I think 7 o'clock is a pretty common gym time, even for the weekends, so we're just gonna see what we can do with what we got. We're gonna stretch here really quick, warm up for these single arm, what am I saying? For these, easy bar curls. I wiped it down, quite a bit of rust came off. Hopefully that'll keep the rust off, although probably not. If anything, it might make it worse, but at least it should be cleaned up for this go around, but can't guarantee too much. And obviously it shouldn't be a surprise, but I've noticed that when I'm doing my maxes, like the rest of my lifts kind of suffer a little bit in terms of like what I'm normally able to do. And obviously that's just because I'm putting a lot more energy into those maxes, you know, a lot more of the energy to get those maxes up. So that's something I've just been noticing a little bit, but this is the last day of maxes, and every max we have succeeded in going up in, so hopefully today will not be any different. And I'm not gonna lie, well, I mean, I'll cut the video if I'm done stretching, but I do gotta check what I got last time. I believe it was 100, maybe 105 for 3. Maybe it was more, maybe it was less, so. But I think if it was, I mean, it's kind of just going up 5 pounds every time, I would think. I think if last time was 100, I want to get 105 for 3, and that just kind of carries over to whatever the other weights might have been if it wasn't 100. So what's a good topic for today? I haven't really been thinking about it too much. Maybe, I think a good topic for today is the illusion of social media's influence on what cutting and bulking is, you know, like, and obviously remember, all these topics are my opinion. It's not like I know that something's wrong or right. It's just my opinion on what it is. So I think maybe we'll go over that, but we might save that till after we do this. That did not make it in my bag. After we do this max, but we're gonna load up the bar and let's get started. Okay. Oh, I didn't even like set my song. Oh well, we just, actually that's pretty solid. We can do this. I didn't actually know the exact weight of this easy bar, but I like just lifted it and I'm like, oh, it kind of feels like 15 pounds. I actually just checked it, like I weighed myself and weighed the bar, and it is actually 15 pounds, or like weighed myself with the bar. It is actually 15 pounds. So we've got a plate and 2 5s on there. I did one rep of just with the plates on there. It was pretty heavy. We have yet to fail any of, or like not go up in our 3 rep maxes. So hopefully we don't fail it here. I can't guarantee this is gonna be the cleanest in the world, but we're still gonna, you know, go to be as clean as possible, not like going like that or anything, you know. But if I'm like here and I'm going like this a little bit, you know, so, but yeah, we'll hopefully be able to, what, this is 115. I don't know, we'll see. We're trying for 3. Definitely think I could get 1, but 3 might be a little difficult, but whew, we got this. All right, right before the song's over. Oh, this is gonna, come on. Actually, I think I can, I did, I restarted the song. I'll make sure really quick that I didn't, yeah, we're still rolling. All right, awesome. All righty, whew. I'm actually nervous for this. I think this one might be the most nervous, the one I'm most nervous for. Come on, come on. Come on. I don't know, the first 2 weren't even that great. Damn. Well, that was 2. And they weren't the cleanest in the world, but we tried. Damn, last day and couldn't get it done, couldn't get all of them to go up. So it looks like, you know what, I feel like since I didn't get it, I got to do at least 1 rep of the old weight that I did. So we'll throw a 2.5 on there on each side and just try to get 1 more rep, because I feel like I gotta do something for failing, you know. I can't just let myself fail like that. So, ooh, I'm feeling a little more on the left bicep than the right. That's something I gotta keep track of. Alrighty, come on. Let's go. 1 more rep. Come on. It's 5 pounds less. Let's go. Okay. Oh, we did 1 more. God, I need a haircut. My hair is getting too long. Alrighty, well, unfortunately we failed. We're gonna rock 2 more sets of this and move on to the first tricep workout. So yeah, damn. Oh well, we'll get it next time. Alrighty, well, I will say the rest of those easy bar curls went pretty well. I'm happy with that. And I was just gonna say, with the topic of like the cutting and whatnot, like when you're cutting, all that matters is like how much you're putting in and how much you're cutting off. So obviously you gotta reach your goals of like protein and carbs. There's a fly in here, get away from me. And fat and whatnot. But like in terms of calories, as long as you're cutting off more than you're putting in to where you're at a deficit, it doesn't really matter what you're eating. You know, like I had canes today. I've had slightly larger meal today, and I'm gonna work that off until I'm in the deficit that I need to be in, and I don't really got to worry about it. So, anyways, we got 85 on here for these cable tricep pushdowns. We'll see how they go. I really like doing these face weight ones with this backrest here. They work out pretty good. Well, I just wish I could adjust this to start a little lower. I gotta adjust my hand. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a fly on my leg, which is why I like spazzed out. So that was pretty good. We're gonna rock 85 again. We got 9, even with that little leg spasm. And move on to the second bicep workout. We got abs as my last workout today, so those will be last. Alrighty, we got some single arm preacher curls. And just to continue on the topic, you know, I feel like cutting and bulking is over disciplinized and over complicated when it's really simple. Base the thing, make sure you're hitting your protein, make sure you're either in a surplus or a deficit. It doesn't really matter how you get it, just make sure you're in one of them. And then the logistics comes with, okay, so making sure you're in a surplus or deficit. Now, what specific foods do I need to eat to reach those goals? That's where it gets a little more complicated because you got to figure out what foods to make or buy to reach those goals. But it's really that simple. You know, you have people telling you like, oh, on a cut, you literally can't eat cookies or and blah, blah. If you drank a protein shake that was 200 grams of protein and 100 calories, obviously that doesn't exist. But if you were to do that, you could have another 1,500 calories worth of cookies and you're still at 1,600 calories. You might be over your fat and carbs, but you're down on the calories. So, you know, like it's not like super, you don't have to be super strict with the cut as long as you're meeting those goals, which is why it's so important to track your calories. So if you can get into that earlier, it's going to benefit you a lot more in the future if you're really serious about like the whole bodybuilding thing. So anyways, moving on, we've got some of these. We only got 40 on there, but 40 was feeling pretty good. So we're going to rock one arm, see how it goes. I know I tried doing 50 last time for, I think, the single arms. I only got 4 on each side, so 40 is definitely where we need to be at because the 8 there was good. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna rock 40 again for the next set. And I actually think for our forearms today, we're gonna do some hammer curls because I've not done some dumbbell hammer curls in a while, so I think it'd be good to throw those in. But we'll probably do some single arm tricep push downs after this, some hammer curls, abs, pose, cardio, get home. I also don't want to be that person that like tells you, oh, this is how you cut, this is how you bulk. You know, also just listen to your body and do what you think you need to do. Because like I dirty bulked like the first 2 times I did it, and I personally would advise against it. I don't think it's worth it. Now I have tons of stretch marks to kind of show for it. But you know, I gained strength and mass very quickly, so you know, it's kind of up to you on what you want to do, because I was literally just eating as much as I could, and I got up to 215 at 5'6", so I was quite large, out of, you know, cardiovascular shape, and yeah, got a bunch of stretch marks to show for it. So in terms of bulking, I would not recommend it, but anyways, we're gonna get started with some single arm tricep push downs at 55 pounds and see how they go. I just hit my headphone at the top of the cable. I hate that, it's so loud. I do that all the time. Okay. Ow, dude. Fucking fly. Okay, we're definitely gonna need to drop to 50. Damn fly, dude, it's such a pain. It's such a distraction, but yeah, we're gonna drop to 50. God, I hate hitting my headphone with this, especially in noise canceling mode. It's so loud. But we got one more set of this. We got hammer curls, and well, maybe I'll do abs. I don't know, my abs are still kind of sore from ab day. I'll see what I'm feeling, but if no abs, then pose and do some cardio, and then home. Okay, so haven't actually done hammer curls in a bit, so we're gonna start with 50s. The last time I did hammer curls was in Australia, and I know that because it says I did 22 pounds, and I know for a fact I can do way more than 22 pounds for hammer curls. Okay, but 45s are feeling a bit, or 50s, you know what, fuck it. We'll still try with 50s. Whew. They are feeling a little heavy though. But yeah, the last time I did them was in Australia because it says I did 22 pounds. And I know for a fact that I can do more than at least 22 pounds. So I'm assuming it's just logged as 22 kilograms, but it doesn't like switch when I change the mode. But yeah. So, and in terms of cutting, like I'm not doing any super strict cut. I'm eating 1,800 calories right now. And you know, it's going good. I'm getting down there. I'm continuously going down at a good speed, I think. I'm not in like any hurry to compete. I do want to compete at least once eventually. I think that'd be cool, but not in any hurry. I kind of bulked to my max, and now I'm gonna try and cut to my max. Like kind of see how far down I can go, because I know at one point my lean body mass read at like 148, which I don't think it is anymore. I would assume my lean body mass is around 155. I mean, I'm 167 right now, and I still got a good amount of fat on me. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But let's get these hammer curls rocking. See if 50s are good or not. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go down to 45s. That was 6. I was rocking a little more than I wanted to while doing those, but we're gonna drop to 45s. I'm not gonna do abs, so we'll be at posing after this next set. Cardio and then home. Alrighty, I'm not gonna be taking the shirt off because it's just arms that are posing. I gotta get a haircut. I already said that earlier, but I don't got work Friday, so I get a haircut Friday. I don't know where I'm gonna go because I haven't found a place I really like around here, but you know, still gonna try and get a haircut. You know, I usually, whenever I get a haircut, I always go in and I show him a picture of Jensen Ackles. And I know his hair is long like this, but my hair is just so like, I don't know, it doesn't stay very well. And don't get me wrong, I don't think I used enough gel today. I got new gel for my hair, and I don't think I put enough in because as you can see, it's good doing this. But I always show him a picture of Jensen Ackles because I really like his hairstyle. So anyways, we'll do some posing. My phone's at 20%. I've been playing a bit of Pokemon Go with the, you know, event that's going on right now. So it's draining my phone battery a lot, especially with recording. So we're gonna go do cardio at my intern gym. I might actually do 25 minutes today. I think I need to do a little bit extra like I was talking about at the beginning of the video, but we're gonna hit posing and see how everything's looking. And figure out where to stand. That's pretty good. Okay. A little lightheaded. Forearms. And more into the shade, whatever. Looking pretty good already. Bit of a shorter posing, but pretty good nonetheless. We are gonna go to 25 minutes of cardio, head on home for the at-home talk. Alrighty, howdy y'all. We are back at the house. I am still sweaty and have not showered yet, so I'm not going to be sitting down in my chair, but overall, did not get the 3-rep max. We were close, we got 2, and just couldn't quite get there. So we'll be working for 115 for 3 next time as well, just like this time. But overall, the workout felt pretty good, pretty happy with it. I did a little bit extra cardio, And yeah, it's been pretty good. Now we're gonna get a little bit locked in. I got an online exam tomorrow, and I got my videos to catch up on. I gotta upload the one before this and this one. So cheers. Whoa, alrighty. But yeah, so to round off the topic of bulking and cutting, make sure you do your research on how to do it. I mean, that's kind of a lot of the topics. It's going to be to do your research, you know, like at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure out what you need to do and execute on that. But I don't recommend personally dirty bulking. Not a fan. Got stuck with all these stretch marks and whatnot on my body, but I did gain mass and strength pretty quickly. But I also don't recommend, you know, extreme cutting unless you're like trying to cram in to make a show, because that's also probably not the healthiest. And I can't imagine that you would be having the greatest days, being super tired, super hungry and whatnot every day, especially if you're, you know, not the average influencer where all their job is just, you know, making the videos. If you have like a 9-to-5, it's gonna be rough to deal with. So, you know, everything's great in as long as you do your research. As long as you do your research to do it not perfectly, but do it in a way that's going to benefit you the most, then that's what the most important thing is. Again, I'm not trying to turn, like, if you want a dirty bulk. If you want a hard cut, you know? Do whatever you think is going to be best for you. Just make sure you know what you're doing to some extent, so you don't end up screwing yourself over. So, I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. Obviously, I did a little bit of research, but I kind of just dove in head first to see what would work. Now I know I don't want a dirty bulk, so that's definitely a phase you could skip. I would recommend that. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.